Hey guys, it's Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and this is Mail Monday, a weekly series where I take your messages and give you some advice or replies or whatever. In advance, I want to apologize for the jumpy gameplay. The recording this night went a little bit wonky, and it was not in my recent games to get it back and make it better. So, apologize for that, but it's a pretty good game, and Mail Monday's not really about the gameplay, so let's get this going. Alright, this is a long one, but check it out. Dear Woody, I'm 16 years old and this is a serious problem. I have no idea what to do about it. I have a girlfriend of 1 year, 3 months, and she had really low confidence when I got her, and she was lost and we've been together a lot, and she's in a much better place now, but recently things haven't been the same. I don't feel the way about her as I used to, and she complains a lot that I don't want to spend any time with her. Then there's this other girl, my best friend, who is just like me in many ways, and it's almost unbelievable. And I wouldn't say that I like her, but I'm really attracted to her, and she's been throwing out hints that she has a thing for me too. She recently broke up with her boyfriend who moved away, and she's single now, and she's been asking me to spend time with her because she's my best friend and she's depressed and doesn't want to be alone. However, my girlfriend doesn't want me going to her house to spend time with her, and I feel awful about that because she's always been there for me. 2 days ago, my girlfriend and I got into an argument and we broke up. Needless to say, my best friend was not troubled because she thought we'd get to spend more time together. Yesterday we remained broke up, and she was crying all day until late in the night because she started crying hysterically and begged for me to take her back, and even went as far as threatening to kill herself. She's had trouble in the past with where she cuts herself. Woody, I do remember correctly from an episode of PKA you had trouble in the past with suicide, which is true, and I don't really know what to do, Woody. I took her back because I care about her, but the truth is I don't know if that was a good idea, because I don't know if my feelings for her are the same, and I don't want her to hurt herself. What do you suggest I do, Woods? I need some help. What do I do about my best friend? Do I just stop talking to her? And I hope things go back to normal with my girlfriend. P.S. Even if you reply in a comment, that's fine, dude. I'm just desperate. Alright, let's do a quick inventory here. You're 16, you've been dating this same girl for 1 year and 3 months. She was kind of troubled when you met her, she did a little better throughout, and right now, at risk of losing you, she's troubled again. Alright. You have this best friend who, dude, you clearly love your best friend. Like, whatever, you said she's amazing, you have so much in common, you can't believe it, yada, yada, yada. You like her, man. You like her. So, that's cool. I think it's time to make this switch. Now, the one thing that you need to keep in mind when you're breaking up with girls, especially troubled girls like this, is the campfire rule, right? You need to leave this place cleaner or better than it was when you got there. And I think that you've done that. What she's doing now, by holding you hostage with threats of suicide or cutting herself or things like that, it is not how you have a relationship. This is not healthy at all. This is not a good thing, and it's not fair for her to do to you. So yeah, you don't need to feel locked in this thing just because your current girlfriend might hurt herself. That's never ever the foundation of a nice, healthy, great relationship. So yeah. As far as how to break this thing off, the worst way you could possibly do it would be to, just date the new girl, not really talk to the old one about it, to be shady about this whole thing. That's not where you want to be. Where you actually want to be, I'm trying to hold B while that helicopter's up. Where you actually want to be is more upright, honest, not so scared to tell her what's going on, and yeah, so don't be held hostage by this girl just because she wants you. 2 more defense. You can't do that. She can't do that. That's not how relationships work. This is craziness. And yeah, do your best to leave her better than you found her. But don't feel obligated to date her for the rest of your life because she's holding you hostage. Alright, check out this guy. Woody, I'm 14 years old and I'm accustomed to being a single child. I've never had brothers and I love that. Recently, my mother announced that she was pregnant. This was a punch in the stomach. I like being a single child. I get what I want and all the attention is focused on me. I don't want that to fade away. I've always disliked babies, and I think that will only cause trouble around the house. I know my hate will continue, and I just don't want to cause damage to the newborn. But I don't want to deal with this. I'm so angry at my parents that I'm staying with a friend for a few days. What can I do to take this better? I just hate it. So my initial reaction to this was kind of a holy smokes, this guy is so selfish. He's his parents are having a new baby. You're 14 years old. I think about how much longer your parents are going to be working in their life before they can retire. I think about them starting over the workload of a new family that they didn't have before. There are major impacts on your family, and you are one of the least affected in this thing. But all you're thinking about is you. And then my feelings kind of evolved. It doesn't make you right. You're still wrong and you're still being a jackass about this whole thing. But I started to think this. If there's anyone who needs a brother or sister, if there's anyone who would really benefit from the experience of not being the only person on Earth, or at least in the house again, it's you. You need this because you're a dick, dude. The fact that you're having a new baby in the house and all you're thinking about is how you're going to get less attention means that you've got some improving to do as a person, and this is your opportunity to grab that. So she's pregnant. Let me tell you, this is only just starting. You're about to realize that your parents are going to be grumpy because they're going to be up late. You're going to see that there's less money in the family because there's a baby involved and it needs to be split between two kids and, of course, the parents. There's going to be a whole bunch of changes in here. And I'm hoping that you emerge from this as a better person than you are now because... yeah, you've got some growth to do based on what I'm seeing so far. So, good luck to you. All right, Woody, I'm 18 and I'll be going to university in a month or so. He's Canadian. The thing is, I'm a virgin, and most of my close friends have already gotten a good amount of experience in the bedroom at this point. It's not like the ladies don't want anything to do with me, it's just that things haven't quite fallen into place yet. So long story short, there's a girl my age that lives down the street that wants to get her hands on my package. She's fairly good looking, not going to be modeling, but whatever. And probably down to some funky stuff if you know what I mean. Yeah, I think I've got a clue. The only drawback is that sometimes she seems to be batshit crazy. Because of this, I wouldn't want my friends or some other people to think that we're dating or anything. So putting all the potential of getting an STI and her biting my junk off aside, should I do her? Should I knock on her door and say hello helicopter dick style with my skills in this and work on my skills in the sack? Or should I try to hold on to my reputation and save her from a lifetime of begging for more by going to university as a virgin? Please help me, Woody. Your skills as a sexual magician are my only chance. Okay. Now, if you were 40 years old, or even 30 years old, and you wrote me and said, Woody, yeah, my self-confidence is down. I can't believe I'm a virgin. Nobody else is. This is a terrible thing. I don't, my sense of self-worth is not up where it would be had I had sex before. Then my answer would be different. My answer would be, you know what? You don't have to find the world's most special girl. It doesn't have to be the most magical experience that you've ever heard about. It doesn't have to be a fairy tale. Just do this. Just do this to make yourself feel better. And get on with your life so that you're not perseverating on this anymore, that you're not thinking about it constantly and unable to move on to the next topic. But that's not where you are. You're 18, well within the range, normal range I should say, for being a virgin, right? This is not an odd thing in the slightest. I bet something like half your high school is in the same boat. And you're pretty good with the girls, right? You're not Don Juan about this thing, but you're doing fine. So, and by the way, it also doesn't sound like you're really suffering from some sort of low self-esteem problem. Instead, you're just wondering if you're going to be, I don't know, as talented in the sack as the other college kids. So, just to make this clear, the other college kids are not good in bed. They are also 18 years old. They have no idea what they're doing, and you don't need to feel bad about this. So I wouldn't worry at all that you're not going to be good enough. I would bet that, let's pretend that you get into an actual girlfriend-boyfriend situation here when you lose your virginity. Then my money's on the idea that your girlfriend is going to be, pretty psyched that you're a virgin, happy about this, that, she's going to, I wish I had a better way to phrase it, but take this responsibility seriously and guide you through the process in a really nice, private, loving way. And that's where you want to be. So yeah, not a bad thing at all. I think you'll be fine, and I wouldn't jump on to batshit crazy girl just to pull your V card. it's not worth it. She's batshit crazy. She's going to be emotionally troublesome, and who wants that really? So I'm a 16-year-old guy, and I've been bullied most of my life. I've gotten stitches and staples in my head. I had a front tooth knocked out from bullies and many other incidents. Due to my dad's job, I've had to move, thank God. Is there any advice you could possibly give me before I go to my school? I am not going back to my old self. First of all, I love you, man. I love the way that you're approaching this thing. You're 16 years old, you go into a new school, and you're like, this is an opportunity. This doesn't suck. I'm going to fix this. I'm going to reinvent myself. I'm going to make this happen. And for that, you are freaking awesome. My advice to you would not be to try to make some sort of big splash on opening day. I think that has a high risk of backfiring. Instead, be self-confident, be you, join something, find some activity to get involved in, be approachable, take an interest in other people, smile a lot, and just make new friends. You don't need to captain the football team here. You just want to have your clique. You want to have your group of guys. And know that walking into a new school at 16 years old, you'll be a junior. I'm assuming you're American. I'm not really sure. People are going to have their cliques already formed, and they're going to be trying to find a way to assign you to one of those. That's okay. Just be confident, be okay, be happy, be approachable, and be the sort of guy that other people want to hang out with, and you'll be in good shape. I'll be in your corner. Good luck to you, man. And now for two videos you may not have seen. The top one is part 2 of the dual comm with T-Mart's mom. It came out really well. I've gotten a lot of positive feedback on that video, so I'm pretty proud to have it on my channel. And I talked to his mom, and we talk about gaming and YouTube and all sorts of great stuff. The bottom one is sort of an update video. I played a PC game called Osmos. It comes in this bundle right now, the Humble Indie Bundle. You can pay anything you want for it. It's a really good value, and I thought that my subscribers would like it. So I think it's only available for one more day. So you might want to check that video out and see what the deal is before the deal vanishes. So enjoy the videos and have a nice day.